What's good, Commanders fans? So Adam Peters makes two picks, one at pick 50 and one at pick 53. The first one is corner Mike Sainristil, the slot corner out of Michigan. Not just a slot corner, he can play on the outside and the inside, so he's versatile, has positional flex. Tough guy, 6 interceptions last year and 2 pick sixes. Joe Wade Jr. said ball is life. In his press conference, this is a guy where ball is life, where he produces turnovers, pick sixes, interceptions, but we all know that's not the end-all, be-all. This guy is as sticky as he can get. Super, super, super athletic. This guy is an athlete and a half. Had a 40-inch vertical leap. 40-inch vertical leap, 4.4 40-yard dash, 10-inch broad jump. Super, super athletic. Total athletic score was 72. He stands at 5'9", 182 pounds. Nick Saban had nothing but good things to say about Mike Sainristil. He says, this guy may be pound for pound the best football player in this draft. Wow, that's big stuff from Nick Saban. Coming from Nick Saban, a perennial championship coach for sure. Career best 6 picks in 2023. He also played wide receiver as well, so that's why he has a good knack of getting to the football and catching the football, because he did play wide receiver earlier. He actually caught a touchdown pass while he was a receiver earlier in his career as well. This is also a write-up. So PFF, they had him ranked as the 34th best player in the draft. We got him as the 50th at 50. Same thing happened with Johnny Newton. PFF had him ranked way higher than what we drafted him. So that was good value for Adam Peters to get. And we need corners. Ben St-Juste and Mayo Forbes, it's just not enough. We need depth. I still think we need more corners, honestly. I think we need to sign a corner in free agency, or even draft another corner later in the draft, or still sign a free agent corner, in my opinion. I know we got Noah Ignabier and James Pierre, but I still think we need more of the cornerback position. I do like this pickup, though. Let's look at some advanced metrics for Mike Sainristil as well. 99th percentile in the slot, 95th percentile in single coverage, and 96th percentile versus a clean pocket. So when the quarterback has a clean pocket and they have a lot of time to throw, he still did a great job in coverage. 94th percentile when time to throw was over three seconds for the quarterback to throw the football. And like I said before, PFF's 34th ranked prospect as well. He had 11 quarterback pressures, 66.6 passer rating allowed this past season, and an 85.0 PFF coverage grade for Mike Sainristil. And then Baldy's breakdowns, Brian Baldinger said he might be the very best nickelback in this draft. So we needed a slot corner. We just needed a corner in general. And Mike Sainristil is going to come in and help this team. Second team, all Big Ten Conference as well. Tied third in FBS with 6 picks, 2 return for touchdowns. Started all 15 games for the national champions. 44 tackles, 4 tackles for a loss, with 1 sack, 6 assists, 6 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles. And he was a team captain, so he was a leader for that championship team as well, from Haiti as well. So nothing but good things. Explosive athletic traits with above average football demeanor, quick to digest and respond to play design from zone, twitchy takeoff from flat foot coverage and off man. And we needed some speed. We needed speed on our defense. We needed speed in the secondary for sure. He provides that. Former wideout who can turn back the clock and take it away. Comes off the slot with well-timed blitzes. Will lose some due to size, but is a plus in run support. He will come up and tackle. Off those screen passes and screen plays, he will come up and wrap up. Weaknesses: has spent just 2 years as a corner and requires more seasoning, below average pedal and match taking on release from press. So those are some of the weaknesses on his write-up there for Mike Sainristil. Let's talk about Ben Sinnott, man. This is a guy that I talked about out of Kansas State, man. He's a big boy, man. He was H-back, fullback, tight end, offers positional flex, line up on the outside. He's a slippery guy, man. There's a game where they played in the snow and they just couldn't tackle him. I don't think it was just because of the snow, but there's a game where he had a nice touchdown. Like, they could not wrap him up. He has some yak ability, not the fastest guy in the world, of course, but he's athletic too, man. He had a 40-inch vertical jump, man. That's super, super athletic, man. Like in basketball, when the elite athletes have a 40-inch vertical jump, Vince Carter had a 43-inch vertical jump. So you look at it that way. 4.6 40-yard dash. So some really good athletic numbers for Ben Sinnott, man. He's a big fella. He looks like he has like some kind of a beer belly a little bit, or a gut, but he's a big, strong guy, an athletic guy that can move, man. And Zach Ertz and Ben Sinnott, he can be a security blanket for Jaden Daniels over the middle of the field. He's a solid blocker as well, can play that fullback position too. So I like that as well. There's some numbers about how he lined up. I'm going to tell you that in a second. 87.0 PFF grade, was first in the red zone and a really, really good red zone target. 9 catches for 6 touchdowns in the red zone in his college career. 31 explosive plays since 2022, which is third amongst tight ends. Only tight end with 75 plus receiving and run block grade this season. So he gets after it in the run game blocking. 91 snaps in the backfield in his career. 483 snaps as an inline tight end. 168 snaps as a slot tight end. 26 snaps out wide as well. 48 catches for 669 yards and 6 touchdowns. 6.8 yards after the catch. 14 forced missed tackles as well. 76.1 PFF run block grade as well. 22 years old. This past season as well, some more numbers. 326 yards after contact, which was 4th among tight ends. 669 receiving yards, which was 4th among tight ends. 2.02 yards per route run, which was 6th. 14 missed tackles, which was 3rd. 81.0 PFF reception grade, which was 2nd. So I'm excited, man. I know Zach Ertz, people call him No Yak Zach, but we have Ben Sinnott to get the yak now and be that yards after the contact guy. He's a chain mover, man. He's a chain mover. So I like him out there. He knows how to get open the soft spots of the zone, and he does not go down easily. Like, he's not going to go down by an arm tackle. He's gonna make at least one guy miss. He's a little shifty too. He got some moves to him too. So I am excited by this move. I did like Jatavion Sanders. Those some other guys that we could have got at the tight end position. I did like Theo Johnson from Penn State. We still do not have a left tackle. I know we will get one most likely in the 3rd round. I think Patrick Paul is gone. A couple guys are gone now that were drafted in the 2nd round. So left tackle, I still feel like even if we draft one, we may have to sign a free agent left tackle as well. Just take a look at our options. Just exhaust all options at that left tackle position. We got to have depth there. We got to have depth because we just don't have a lot of guys. You got Cornelius Lucas, and that's really it. I mean, what's the guy? Braden Daniels, you got him, and then that's really it for the most part. Chris Paul can play a little bit of left tackle, and that's really it. Trent Scott, if he's still on the roster, he plays left tackle a little bit. So we still definitely need some depth there. But I'm liking our tight end room now. I am liking it. Cole Turner, let's see if he can finally have a breakout year. But I do like Ben Sinnott. I do like him a lot. I'll go over straight to a little speed and agility to run routes on all 3 levels. We need that bad. We need that bad, man. Gets quickly in the routes and maneuvers around redirection. Adequate contested catch toughness with steady hands as well. Can move the chains with his run after the catch ability. Quick to adjust his target point against moving targets. Light on his feet with feel for angles as a positional blocker. So, and it's not like he only had 1 year production. The year before that, he had some pretty good production as well. He had 447 yards receiving and 4 touchdowns in 2022 as well. And like I said, he was like all Big 10 or something like that. All Big 12, I'm sorry. He was like, he was a 2023 third team All-American, first team All Big 12 in the conference as well. So, all right, you guys, those are the picks. We'll see what happens next with Adam Peters. We made the trade with the Eagles to trade back and accumulate more 2nd round picks. We got a couple 3rd round picks still too. So, all right, you guys, Held to Commanders. Peace. If I had to give a grade, I'm not going to give a grade on these. It's just too early. All right, you guys, Held to Commanders. Peace.